Pisces, thank you for being here at Tarot with Viper. We're going to get into a weekly reading for the 19th of January, see what Spirit has to say. If you find yourself here after that timeline, please trust that there is a message in here for you. My door is open and there is a gentleman using power tools over there. So if you hear some noise, that's what that is. But that feels like a little bit of a message at the moment. Maybe you're doing some home improvement, or you know, there's a lot of energy around your house. We're gonna see what the tarot has to say. Okay, tarot reading for Pisces, the 19th. The moon. Okay, so we've got 7 Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. We've got the King of Wands. Ooh, the Lovers fell out with the 6 of Swords. Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just looking at these cards. Okay, so you see how this person's looking at all the pentacles that they've made, and it's kind of like, oh, is this worth it? And then a new pentacle, a new opportunity comes in. The King of Wands is looking over at it, Pisces. I'm trying to figure out how I feel about this. Just because when I look at this, I don't always feel this way, but when I look at this King of Wands, his face looks a bit like, do I want that pentacle? I don't know. Then we come up to the Lovers, the 6 of Swords, to the Page of Cups. Like, I feel like you're not really sure if you want to take this pentacle, and your higher self is asking you, like, what do we do? It feels like you might be, I'm going to clarify, that's why I say might be, we're going to ask some questions. You might be going on to leaving something to go on to the next thing. Because then we've got this Page of Cups, which to me is coming in as like a new opportunity. It's at the beginning of its journey. It's quite, I want to say I don't know the word, can't get it out now, which is a bit of a message in itself. But he's like looking over at this cup, and he's got this fish in there, and he's like, do I, like, there's this, it's not really grounded in reality yet, is how it's coming through. Okay, we're gonna ask for some clarification. Like, it feels like you've been working hard, but you're exhausted. And then this pentacle comes in with the King of Wands looking over at it, which I'm taking as you, Pisces. And it's kind of like, I don't really know if I want to keep working. Okay, can we clarify the Lovers, the 6 of Swords, and the Page of Cups for Pisces for the 19th of January? Interesting. I honor the quality of love that I express in my relationships. I'm gonna need more Spirit, because I asked for clarification on the Lovers, the 6 of Swords, and the Page of Cups, with the Lovers clarifying. I'm just gonna say this could be something to do with love. I need more Spirit, please, for Pisces. Two of Swords and the Hierophant. Interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna say it. With the Lovers, Two of Swords, and the Hierophant coming out, clarifying the Lovers, the Six of Swords, this feels like a connection that's going through a bit of a breakdown. It could be marriage, or it could be kind of in that realm, like you've been living together a long time, building something. It feels a bit like you could be moving on from this connection. It's kind of like, I'm going to make the decision that's right for me. I'm not going to keep, sorry, this is just, it's actually, I felt like I had no control over what I was going to say then. So it feels very like I'm channeling. I'm not going to keep giving to something that isn't for my highest good. It also feels like Spirit is guiding you with this Hierophant. I do feel a bit like, maybe just, what's the obstacle here? What's the obstacle? Like, this could be with yourself too, right? With the Lovers, like, we don't always think of the Lovers as necessarily someone else. This could be with your higher self. It's like your higher self is guiding you to leave this chapter behind, to make the right decision for yourself while respecting that, you know, there are spiritual traditions that need to be honored here. And that's that higher self energy. Let me, the obstacle, Six of Cups, memory. I did say this feels like something that could be built over a long period of time with the Lovers card. We also have the Page of Cups here again. So the obstacle is the memory of this connection. I'm also feeling guided to say the Six of Cups could also be the obstacle of feeling alone in your past. This reading isn't my coming out in the usual style. Page of Swords, a lot of page energy. Two of Swords again. Synchronicities are really, really going on this. Okay, well, let's get one more. Three of Swords, King of Swords, the Tower, Queen of Swords, under the Judgment. Oh my God. Heartache, King of Swords, Judgment, Tower. All right, I'm gonna just say it how I feel it's coming in. I'm not, sometimes I don't want to be like so specific around, you know, the Lovers being someone else, but this is how it's coming through. There's been heartache, recent heartache, something from the past that you've been building a long time. It feels like you've got the swords up at the moment because you're being guided by the Hierophant. Judgment is here for this connection. And that judgment's bringing a tower. It's breaking down this structure that you've been building a long time. I don't feel like this King of Wands is like happy about this. It's like, okay. Over time, you've been building this connection, right? And you're wondering, is this worth it anymore? There's an opportunity to restabilize, revamp this. And the King of Wands is like, I don't know. It feels like this connection Either you're leaving it behind, you're putting your swords up, and there's a bit of a judgment around it, and a tower has definitely happened. There's memories from the past. What's the advice? What's advice for Pisces on this? What's the advice? Oh my God. Two of Pentacles again. They're like, a lot fell out, a lot. Six of Cups. Man, the synchronicities in today's readings have been like full on. Eight of Swords, getting stuck, Justice, the Chariot, the Hermit, the Devil, the High Priestess, Seven of Pentacles again, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's like there's been limitations, and you've limited yourself in this. It feels like you're going on, like that Chariot and the Six of Wands, the Swords is like, for me, going on, like charging forward. And this, yeah, you could have had children with this person. The Hermit, you've spent some time alone from this connection. The Devil, but you're still, there's an element of being chained. I trust authentic insights with the High Priestess. Okay, I'm gonna say how it is, which I have been. It feels like, for me, this has been a long-term relationship with that Six of Cups. You've been building and building and building, and there's been a breakdown recently with the Three of Swords, Judgment, and the Tower. It's like, the Judgment is like, do we keep doing this? And we're breaking down these structures that we've built for a long time. It feels like you're trusting your intuition, but I am noticing that Devil there, and it feels like you've been chained to the Devil. It could be that you're coming back around to keep working on this. It's like you've taken some space, you've hermited away from each other, you're taking a break to reevaluate with that Seven of Pentacles, and what's coming out of it is this Queen of Wands. It feels a bit chaotic, like you don't know if you're going to stay together or separate from each other. I am tempted to read this Page of Cups from my book. I'm curious to see how it is described in here, because it's the last card on this. Your talents may surprise you. Not everything is what it is first seemed. You are beginning to see things differently. Curiosity can be your strength or weakness. This page can indicate romance, and this is a good time to express yourself. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like you've taken a break from each other, and now it's like we're coming back in on the Page of Cups, like relearning about each other, familiarizing ourselves with the versions of us that we've become now. Because when you're in a long-term relationship, right, it's like you can get stuck. Not that I've ever been in one. Don't know why I felt like sharing that, but you can get stuck, right, in these versions of ourselves, and nothing is left to grow. So the Tower comes in with Judgment to break it all down, so a new version, a new way can be pushed forward with this Page of Cups. You are sensitive, which both is gift and a drawback. This card can also represent a young man in love. It does, and like as Pisces, as a water sign, like this, I'm viewing as you trying to come back into this connection with a new mindset. Could be to do with marriage, like a marriage that has had a breakdown recently, and you're trying to come back into harmony with each other. It's kind of can be a bit tricky to do that. I'm gonna pull a medicine card for you. Did I ask for what's your advice? Queen of Wands, right? Which is stepping into your creative power. I wanted to say transforming. Okay, what medicine can we give to Pisces? Eagle totem, source spirit of water. That's you. Spirit of water, return to the source of feminine for purification. That's what I mean. It's like you're being guided to go back to a beginner's mindset in either this connection or a new beginning. If you've been in something long-term with the Six of Cups, it's like, and everything's broken, it's ended, then you are at the beginning of something new. Like, oh, I haven't been single in X for so many years. Like, I feel like I don't know where this is going, and there's good and bad things about this journey, right? And Eagle totem came out, rise above to widen your vision. And I do feel like with that Queen of Wands, that's that kind of correlating energy of, let me widen my vision, with creativity, with my passions. It's good advice, especially for a water sign, where you can get very deep into your emotions. And I'm hearing illusions. Pisces, you are ruled by Neptune, and I believe Neptune is in your sign at the moment. It's going to be shifting out, so there could be a bit of illusion around this from your own perspective. I feel like grabbing a Greek oracle. Beauty, attraction, aloofness, and target. That's what I mean, like with this illusion energy, is there's a bit of an aloofness, and I'm feeling like you don't want that while you're coming into this Page of Cups. Okay, let's do the Inner Temple Oracle. I'm sorry, Pisces. That card kind of wanted to come out, but it didn't. You see how it flew? Interesting. For Pisces. What Inner Temple Oracle can we get to Pisces? When it falls to the floor like that, I take it as two things. Chamber of forgiveness. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. It's like you're either trying to forgive this connection to bring it into a new day, right? Like this has been long term, something you built for many years. A tower's come in, broken it down, you've homed it away, you've taken some space from each other, and you're either being asked to forgive yourself or forgive the other person. And with that illusion and delusion and a little bit of aloofness, it's not so clear. And I feel like when you pull into the Queen of Wands energy as your advice, get creative, get passionate about the things you love, you rise above to widen your vision. You're not so stuck into your cup. We're going to read the Chamber of Forgiveness. There's no question that it's through our relationships, both with ourselves and others, that we grow the most. Through the disappointment, betrayals, heartache. Wow, this is so accurate. Through growing apart and the inevitable of change. The inevitability of change. Through all of this, we grow. The Chamber of Forgiveness reminds us of our heart innate innocence, of the need to keep our heart tender towards ourselves and others, to soften, to humble ourselves in our humanness. When the heart hurts, it wants to shut down, harden, and close itself off from the world. This is a normal reaction to heartache. The Chamber of Forgiveness is a heart healing and deep, deep compassion for yourself and others too. It invites you to find a way to keep your heart open through the hurt, the blame. Our grief is evidence of how much we love, for it's impossible to live with an open heart. Forgiveness has a mysterious timing, and you cannot rush it. But there often comes a day when, after many tears have been shed and candles lit, the candle doesn't ache like it did before. This is the energy of the Chamber of Forgiveness. It's a process that's unfolding within us always. I think that is like exactly it. If you've ended this relationship, then you're going through the process of forgiving yourself. If you're trying to bring this relationship into a new era, then you need to forgive the other person as well as yourself. I'm being guided to say that you have full power in this connection, in the sense like you decide whether or not it comes together or it falls apart. This was a trigger reading for you, Pisces. Please comment below if it resonated. It was very specific. So if it's not for you, then trust that another reading will come up for you when the time is right. Or maybe you'll need to come back to this and rewatch it in a little while. I really appreciate your energy here, Pisces, sending you lots of strength for this forgiveness to come in.